10s for the first time, and they're falling in love with it because they have the, you know, it has the physicality that perhaps you associate with 15s, but also has the space and the pace that you see in 7s, and that unique blend. A lot of players are really excelling in it.
That's right. The pace, the power, it all blends beautifully together. Previous 10s franchise champions. Now, that's, of course, in the championship. The Serengeti Elephants in 2021. The R10I Badgers in 2022 and 2023. The Cape Town Wild Dogs last year in 2024. And now it's the Invitational that takes center stage. Competition points vital for all these sides. They played mixed play on Friday. And now it's the individual competition that continues. Our women's game with the Serengeti Elephants coached by Frankie Horn, who's the general manager, and the San Clemente Rhinos coached by Danny Lee and Olympian Makai Layuta. They met twice in mixed play. It was the Rhinos that lost to the Elephants 15-10, but they came back in 24-14. That's an amazing story about how the players are able to click and gel in it.
Yeah, and the more time that they're spending together, it was Elephants actually that were saying there's quite a few nationalities in their sides and different languages spoken, so having to work that out in training, work that out off the pitch, and they were really looking forward to showing off their physicality today. That was a word they kept on talking about, so we can see some big hits for sure in this game.
Well, we can't wait to see how this unfolds. The men's franchise is a little bit early with the Rhinos that beat the Elephants by a big score, 32 points to nothing, but now on display here. It's the San Clemente Rhinos with international player Sophie Purse on the right to kick off, and the Serengeti Elephants in orange to receive on the left. So here we go. Excited to be here for my personal match 100 in the game at Pens. Thanks to founder and CEO Andrea Trufasu and all the staff here at the Rugby 10s who have done brilliant work to set up these wonderful events. And here's Kylie Kinghorn that goes on the first run. Offers a nice switch on that far side. Looking for support, hitting the ground. Stella Fuller is there as well. The Elephants are a big, powerful team as they go up with Ferretti again. Tabara Ferretti, the medical assistant at the Las Vegas Rugby Club, one of a handful of players from Las Vegas. They're going to gamble now as they go to the outside. That's good ball, though. Yano Ochi, the Olympian, the international player from Kenya, hits the deck. Played professional in Spain as well, but loses position. The chance now to counter here is Belondra Melendez, the All-American for the Rhinos. Now to short ball. That's Milokovic. Gets tackled heavily to the ground as this aggressive defense flies up. Purse goes down the fringes. Finds another big bump. Here we go. Brooklyn Whanua, Life University player. BN Computer Informations as well. Still there with support arriving. That's Stephanie F. Tody. First penalty does go the way of Sam Brackett, who was here at the Youth Invitational, commentating alongside me here in the booth. Opeti now with a beautiful break. Layla Opeti, out of Leandro, California, ready for in-and-out burgers. We said it yesterday, but I could certainly use one later today as Brackett goes on the right-hand side. Beautiful hands here for the Rhinos, looking for the first try to cut loose. What a breaker that is. MJ Destro doing superb work. The Rhinos must score here, but that one has been lost forward so close.
Yeah, they came out really aggressive. They utilised that penalty well with the quick tap, looking to really link up with each other and support. But the defence there, it felt like Rhinos were destined to score. But credit to Elephants defence, they put a lot of pressure on there, forced the knock on. But now, obviously, yes, they have possession, but only 5 metres from their defensive try line. So it's still a pressured environment.
It really is interesting tactics to see. Some teams have kept ball in hand inside their goal line, if you will. Others have put it to the boot. Let's see what the Serengeti Elephants decide here. Possession there for Kinghorn. Teacher from Las Vegas, studied at Utah State. The arm goes up, so this could be a really big touchline if they choose to do that. Kinghorn decides to tap and go up the middle herself. A few numbers on her right-hand side. Double team tackle. The Rhinos come in looking to try to pinch that one. Opeki almost gets possession. Now Maria Puen moves it to the left-hand side. There's a little kick through. Danger ball almost picked up there. It's gotten loose and we play on here. It's McKenna Greeny that scoops things up. Las Vegas Irish Women's playing the US Air Force ship from Texas. Looking to cook up some magic over the halfway line. Purse arrives. Stromoff looking for quick possession. Now decides to come back to the short side. Opeti's here again. Lelo Opeti looking for the breakout on Opeti. Brilliant. People 2 or 3 racing for the line, being chased all the way. Lelo Opeti scores first in this game. A tremendous bust up the middle, using creative genius and sublime skill.
Yeah, real individual effort there for that score, because you had to feel before the breakdown before that, if they could have got that ball out quicker, there was a 2v no one on that left-hand side. They were really looking. I think Elephants had done some smart plays to slow that ball down, not let it get out, but didn't matter in the end. Really good finish there and great pace.
It goes over from Sophie Pers out of the Twin Cities Gemini WER program, played the inaugural season. It was with the USA Rugby World Cup squad as well, as they prepare to play in England, in your neck of the woods, Kat, and you will be there, of course. You'll be broadcasting and doing all sorts of things. You also will be parading with a trophy, I would imagine, as one of the former winners.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, let's say yes. I'll get my hands on the trophy. Yeah, hang on, I own one of those. Yeah. Full rank.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Also, a village cricket star. You may not have guessed it, but Kat Merchant, 11 was her total score. Not bad. Not outstanding.
11 not out. I got injured, so I didn't get out. Yeah.
That's true. Not out is a big call. As the kick does go out, it bounces there, and it will be possession for the Serengeti Elephants. So again, but they find themselves pinned in their half gap.
Yeah, and they chose not to kick last time when they had the penalty. Maybe could have gone to touch. They did kick out of hand, but I think they'll keep this in hand as well.
Stella Wiffler takes possession to the ground. We spoke to her yesterday, and now the big shot comes in. Wow, Mele Tamoefaloa gets knocked, and the ball gets spilt.
Yeah, the Rhinos just defensively putting a lot of pressure on the Elephants. There was a lot of talk about them wanting to be physical, but maybe they need to change their game up, because the Rhinos at the minute are getting the edge on that physicality.
Yeah, fascinating tussle between these two sides. They played mixed play, as we mentioned, on Friday, full day of mixed play action, and the results, well, they were mixed as well. So the Rhinos, they dropped that game to the Elephants, then they won as well. So it's an amazing comeback. They lost to the Wild Dogs, then they drew to the Wild Dogs 10-all. So 3 different franchises on display this weekend. We hope to have you with us wherever you're tuning in. 17 countries represented in terms of the players. Here's Pers now moving to the left. Sophie Brissoni gets it away. Couple of little gooses as they canter there through Destro. Strong possession. Both lets it go behind, so it's play on. The Rhinos now put the kick over the top from Sophie Pers. The Elephants gain to collect. They have the pace, and this one may roll up the back.
Bit of a shot to nothing, that kick. Off balance as well when she kicked it, but put it through. And sometimes in tens, putting it in behind, you can get a kind bounce. Things can happen. Obviously, Elephants now have to play out. Rhinos pretty confident with their defence to be able to get the ball back.
That's right. A goal line dropper is the end result. And will be kicked by Kylie Kinghorn from Lindenhurst, Illinois. It'll be a good chance to counter here for the Rhinos. They lead 7-0 here in the first half. This is the women's action that you're watching. Next game will be at 11:45 local time, and the Elephants men take on the Cape Town Wild Dogs men. So it's all mixed play Friday today. It's all single action, and then we'll finally play a mixed play final. The top 2 sides will contest. Goal line drop out. Oh no, it stops 4 meters. Have you ever seen that?
I have not. I was buffering a little bit there, trying to work out what was going on, but she wanted to go for the cheeky one there, but it has to go 5 meters. Have you seen that before?
I have not seen that before, actually. And players also standing, just watching it as well. And our official just had to get word from the assistant touch coach just to double check the law clarifications. And in the end, there's a scrum for the St. Clemente Rhinos. So they bring it out to centre field. So this is an even better attacking opportunity, Kat.
Oh yeah, for the Rhinos, that's they're going to be enjoying the benefits of that law.
I'm so sorry, Elephant subs. Number 2 off.
That's Angeli Feliciano, the Emergency Department Clinical Care Registered Nurse. Comes onto the field. Rookie of the Year, D2 National Championship as well. Shout out to Coach Stringer at Las Vegas, and Mom and Dad watching in Vegas as well. And Lola and Lilibeth Clan watching from the Philippines. Megan Good on the field as well. From Long Beach with the San Diego Surfers and Belmont Shore Rugby. So 10 interchanges allowed in the game of 10s.
Time back on. Crouch.
First defeat. They're up 7-0. First half. Looking to close here. Sophia Brissoni played Premier Rugby 7 for the Loonies. 5-time academic All-Canadian for youth sports. But Pers goes the other way. And no real teammates coming with her. Now Petty loops on the outside. Lelo Petty gets a big strong fan in for a second score from Petty, a real standout player from Life University. And the Rhinos have their second.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of confusion there of which way it was going to go. Pers had her own idea. She wanted to go right. The rest of them, they were sat behind the scrum in their lineup, which I thought was interesting because it does allow them to fold one way. Because defensively, they have to commit early. They can't stand behind the scrum and just react. They will set their platform, but worked out all in the end. And Penny, she is just so strong. She's that perfect balance of strong, quick, and then the handoff as well. That's a beautiful finish.
Well, she's certainly earning her in-and-out burgers later, the California Classic. And here's another look at it, Kat. Here's Pers.
Yeah, so it was that back inside pass at the end, but then actually that run round the outside, that arcing pace as well. Great stuff.
Wants to shout out her roommates in Atlanta, Georgia, known as the M-Bland Gang. They're watching this broadcast as well. 12-0. The San Clemente Rhinos women's side lead the Serengeti Elephants. Pers with the last say of the first half. Nice take there from Maria Pruitt, physiotherapist. Played in the World Series and the Challenger Series with Mexico Sevens. Penalty for her shot to what's rugby. Her friends at the TR. Stella Wafulo goes to the line. Now, this is the Serengeti Elephants with possession. Can they maintain it? They really haven't had a lot to speak about. Same as the men's side. They dropped this same game 32-0 just a match ago. Down to the ground. Yara Paulson palms it off. The replacement, good. The Brazil State University in Light, International University, Masters in Education. Another kick through, but the sweeper coming back here. Duffy Pers is there. Pers with a nice boot over the top. And looking to turn and chase and put the teammates on side. This one does roll towards the touchline. That was a nice.
Yeah, really nice. Calm, composed. Works back really well to get it, and a nice kick out as well, making sure that it bounced in first. Really important, didn't go straight out.
It's also really important is Nick Heath has just arrived with some cold oat milk lattes for the team to keep us going, to keep the energy high. It's certainly an MVP performance early morning, I'd say, Kat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was just taking a sip of such delicious coffee. It caught me off guard. That's great. Thank you, Nicky.
Big strong fence here from Wafula now. As she gets to the ground, this is the best attacking opportunity yet we've seen from the Serengeti Elephants. Kinghorn goes around the fringes, is clobbered down to the deck. Pruin, the Mexican international, arrives. Also loops around at close quarters. Pers tries to get hands on possession. Not to leave it alone. Kinghorn now moves to the left-hand side. Okabe again. And now crashing into the line. Feliciano does really well. The Elephants trailed by 12 points. Can they score here before the break? Hands down, that far side. Messer is there. The Clemente International Sevens play. Now the looper. Megan Good. Oh, absolutely crashed to the ground. What a shot. Still the Elephants keep it alive. Frankie Horn's side have done really well to keep this in hand. 2 tries the difference between these two teams. But now the Elephants find themselves with momentum. It's a short ball. It's a nice angle, but they've dropped it through Clawson, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're going to be frustrated by that because they've managed to work their way up the pitch, finally getting possession. I mean, this is the first time they've had ball in the opposition half. But it hasn't seemed like much, so they'll be really disappointed to knock that one on.
These are supporters, the super subs waiting to come on. It is the first time they've attacked nicely inside opposition territory. The Rhinos are so strong so far in this game. They lead 12-0. 2 tries from Leila Opeti, the Life University running eagle. Pers puts the ball out to take them to half-time. And it's been a very strong first-half performance from the San Clemente Rhinos. We're going to take a short break and come back for more here. It is the San Clemente Rhinos that lead the Serengeti Elephants in the women's competition by 12 points to nothing. Stay with us.
We want to give a quick shout out to our great sponsors. Well, none of this would be possible. Cool RX and Pepperpod. Don't forget to follow us on all forms of social media. Rugby10s.com.
They were saying they're knock-ons, but I didn't see it. Did you see anything? Okay.
The breakdowns are a little messy.
Yeah.
You're telling Green to release. It's almost too slow, so I'd almost say just make a call one way or the other. Like either reward them for the penalty or penalize them for releasing.
I didn't let them get that just because like they were hands on the ground first and then do this. Okay.
A little bit quicker.
Okay.
Rather than trying to talk them out of it.
Yeah.
The point's already too late. So.
Yeah, that's what Mike was saying. If we have to talk to them, it's been too late.
So I think you can say once, like release, and if they don't.
Okay. Rock, I know you're teaching him, but like, can we? Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know if you're talking to me or talking to him.
You're not listening to me anyway.
I know you say you got the knock-on mark, but I want to let them play and
No.
yeah.
When I say that, you come back to it.
Yeah.
Elephants with the kickoff.
Well, Frankie, we're down pitch side. What are the key messages? I mean, we're on the PA now, so let's not give away too much.
We're just playing into their strengths, though. They're very congested, and we just want to pick and go instead of getting a bit of width. So, the halftime chat was just to let the ball do the work a little bit, and we see if we can open up a bit more opportunities on the way.
How complex can the messages be at Rugby 10s? I know everyone obviously wants to make messages at halftime simple, but how is the sort of rugby IQ collectively of the team grow over the tournament?
It's tough, though, eh? You've got 23 countries here representing and probably like 6-7 different dialects or languages. So it's hard. It's just to make sure everyone's on the same page. It's challenging.
Excellent. And look, we've had the joy of speaking to a few players who talked about your role in the high performance, bringing players in, giving them confidence. You must be really proud of your role here.
Yeah, it's rewarding in its own sense. It's like frustrating on game day if things don't go your way, but it's rewarding to see the players just actually come. I mean, we got a couple of boys from Uganda. We took a whole year to get visas sorted to get here. One kid flew in from Tunisia to just come play in this event. I mean, and then had to miss the whole day one just because of flights and cancellations. But yeah, showing up. So it's rewarding to see players from different communities and how we connect with them and how we give them a platform and tent. So it's great.
Yeah, you're a top man. Well, listen, enjoy the second half. I hope you can.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Great to hear there from Frankie Horn, GM and head coach of the Serengeti Elephants. And right now it's the second half action. It's 12-0. The starting green, the San Clemente Rhinos lead. Coaches Danny Lee and Matai Leuta, the coaches for the Rhinos. Danny Lee with Major League Rugby with the Legion for many years in San Diego, Nola Gold in recent times. And Sophia Pers puts the kick over the top. Sophie Pers chasing her own kick. And well positioned back there is Kinghorn. The ball bounces up for Kinghorn, but has she got supporters as the Rhinos try to flood the lane to get over this one? They've done really well, has Wafula and the Elephants. They'll get to score in this game, though. Ball goes over the top. Big shot on Megan Good, thrown to the ground from Opeti, the two-time try scorer. Now looking for the counter ruck as well. Maribel Mestre comes in, the Colombian seventh flyer, as the penalty in this game. This match day number 2 with all these sides. They played mixed play on Friday. And the Elephants, well, they beat the Rhinos 15-10. And they lost to them in the second game, 24-14. That's how tight it is between these two brilliant franchises. We've got to thank all our brilliant staff here at the Rugby 10s organisation for putting on another brilliant display. Paul Lorex, one of our main supporters, and Pepper Pod as well. Really what I love is about the equality from all these different events for these players. Everybody playing the same match times. Playing for the different prizes on display. The winner of the franchises will be crowned later today in our mixed play final, a world first set up by the Rugby 10s.
We good? All right.
So we're getting it's time for them to strike, and time to strike now. Kinghorn. Teacher goes to the front. That's a good little ball here to Wafula that drives the powerful legs of hers upfield. A nice carry from the forward. Now at a standing start. They rumble upfield. Feliciano does well. 4 tours with the Philippine national steppers team as well. With the Las Vegas Rugby Club. 5 of the teammates on the team as well. Now they go behind the back for some support runners. Turner gets it wide. So does Good. It's a nice cutback from Mestre. The Elephants building their phases. And they've got some fresh bodies on the field as well. Newman holds on. Opeti steals it. Here's a pinch here for the Rhinos. Now numbers to burn as well. That's a big dummy thrown in midfield. Couple of collisions. Legal Good comes in and makes the tackle. Pers wants it on the short side. Sophie Pers goes one dummy. Has support there from replacement Manaya Moala. Joins us today. That's a nice ball over the top from Louise Torsel. Mawala just drops us to the ground. Rhinos have done such good work pinching possession and then looking to go the other way. But it'll stay with the Serengeti Elephants. 12 points to nothing so far. "17 countries represented from these players, and what a wonderful occasion it is for them to make new friends, to reunite old friendships. Decided to spend some time on the beach earlier this week. The Youth Invitational happened last month. They got to go to Hollywood. They got to see the Hollywood sign. They got to go to the Walk of the Stars. And they really got to enjoy their visit here to Southern California. Don't forget, you can apply for the High Performance Camp at rugby10s.com. It happens from September 3rd to November 5th. Resident and commuter programs for over 18 men and women in Gordons Bay in South Africa and here in San Clemente, Southern California in the United States as well. Serengeti Elephants with a wayward pass. Bounce ball. Rhinos chasing and kick this one through. Diana Alcini's there.
That was a forward.
Player, there's been a stand-up from the 7th series. Just not the best pass to her. Which gives an opportunity for the Rhinos now to attack with. With that 12-0 lead, the 2 tries from Leila Opeti in this women's game.
Yes.
Their men's franchise defeated the Elephants 32 points to nothing. As a wholesale changes coming here for the Serengeti Elephants. They will need those super subs. Kat, it's all about keeping your energy and keeping your calm as well. There's enough time to score 2 tries for the Elephants.
Yeah, you can score tries so quickly in 10, so it's not that you need to panic, but you need to have intensity about what you're doing. So I think bringing those subs on at a time like this, you're rolling the dice, going, yep, let's see what you can do. You've got fresh legs, have a go.
That's a tight end at scrum time. Goes the other way. Opeti now bounces off the right foot. Beautiful break up field from the stand-up of this game. Quick hands needed. Pers goes to the right-hand side. Torsel, beautiful pass. Here they go on the outside. Oh, almost couldn't connect.
Line out to elephant.
Just that last pass, getting them away from getting an extra try in there. That was so close, and it looked, I bet he is having, I don't know what she had for breakfast, but I think we need to replicate it at all times because she's been outstanding in this game today.
Absolute leader on the field, off the field, a brilliant character, being part of the commentary program as well with the Rugby 10s organization, and a standout on the field. Leadership vital. Maybe she had some of those cold iced lattes that we just had as well. They were just hand delivered. Who knows?
Are we going to start sprinting around now?
I'm on my feet as the action intensifies here. The kick over the top. This one will go straight down the throat for the Rhinos. They're going to counter now, cutting it back against the grain. And Destro does well. Support arrives. Desiree Laupepe. And now Torsil with a beautiful offload. Her brother Trent play with the Rhinos as well. A Petty Dollar left-hand side. Here they come yet again. It's Amaya Mawala. The one-handed offload. Bounces on the ground. As Plum Pose now moves it to the right. Laupepe again throws a beautiful dummy. Takes them upfield. And Moore Park College and English Literature major. The purple Bopo watches on, and the ball's been pitched from Mele Tamoe follow-up. There are 3 beautiful kids under 6 years of age. That's a lot of work. And she's putting in work here as well. The Elephants inside their 22. Been tough going for them in this game. They've been really pinned in their half. Another short line, and a massive shot again comes in. But what a carry. Tamoa Falawa does really well. National champion a few years in a row, and will get the penalty as well. Quick tap for Wafula. Knows time is running out. They're down by 12. Now attacking is Katrin Turner. Dutch Sevens international players. They've got gas on the outside. Yana Alchin looking to out-sprint them beautifully. What a breakout from the Kenyan Seven star. She says, say anything positive on her bio. Wow, that was absolutely champagne rugby from the Elephants.
Just looked like she was jogging, to be honest. So she had more gears to go. That looks so easy. Most players do a pitch run like that, and afterwards they're signaling to be subbed. She's absolutely chill, absolutely gassed and smoked everybody there. Like, what pure gas.
Her son and siblings are watching from Nairobi in Kenya. The Olympian and African Cup winner has set the stage alight here. This kick should make it 12-7. From in front for the Serengeti Elephants. The flags go up, and Terry Okabe puts them within 5.
I'm just still recoiling from this, like recovering from this, just around the outside, and that didn't even show just quite how fast she was. From our angle here, you just saw her going away. She had just a tiny bit of space, and that's all she needed.
Well, like Cat Merchant did in the Rugby World Cup, just burning defenders, leaving them in their wake. I'm not sure what you had for breakfast. I'm not sure what she had for breakfast. But I tell you what, I got to order that tomorrow.
Trade secrets. Winger secrets. Yeah.
The final few moments of this game. The kick does go to the Rhinos. Ooh, they leave it behind. Is this a chance for the Elephants to pick it up? Ball is available for the side from San Clemente, the home side, if you will. Dummy in midfield. Down to the ground. Can the Rhinos hold on now with pressure against them? Across field they go. Reese Tortle does really well. Sam Brackett attacks the line. Wearing that eye patch like a pirate. It's at the halfway line. And again, another little dummy throw as the Elephants come flying up. And to the ground goes Stephanie Peterson out of the Ventura Rugby Club. A CSUN national champion as well. And a runner-up, in fact. They will keep possession, Cat.
Yeah, referee deemed that was gone forward on the floor, and she's close to the action, so would have seen it. I thought they were just diving on it, so I thought, could we see another opportunity at the dying seconds of the match for the Elephants? But it's going to be a Rhino scrum here.
Diana Alchin has made this game very exciting, because if they're able to get a tight end here, it could be on for the Elephants. 5 people in each scrum here. The Serengeti Elephants, a massive chance for them to try pinch possession here in the final play of this game. Solid set piece though. Opeti, the 2-try scorer, kicks this one out, and it's fitting as the Rhinos hold on to win this one. 12 points to 7. Another barn burner to close out this game. Congratulations to the San Clemente Rhinos. Victory here, 12-7. And the women's match number 2 for us. We'll get some reaction in just a moment
12. Women.
Next game to follow will be local time, 11:45. The men's Elephants take on the Cape Town Wild Dogs.
They say Rhinos pushing early.
Stay with us. More action coming up.
Yeah, I talked to the scrum half. I was like, stable and then push.
Yeah, no, it's good. I thought it was fine.